So till you don't come back to the situation, it is very difficult. Now we have seen one thing in our life, that whenever we are in problem and we cannot solve the problem, so we go to a counselor. Why the counselor solves our problem and not we are able to solve our own problem?
He is not involved, he is a third party.
He is a third party. So when you become a third party to yourself, you will be able to solve your problems. Because you can see clearly, this is what is wrong, this is what is right, and this is what I should be doing. Your decisions are much better, your intuition power increases, and you grow with it. And that is very important to do. Whenever there is a problem, there is a situation and there is a problem, we do not see ourselves as a part of that problem. Because if there is a problem, we are part of it. And any problem anywhere, in the house, in the family, we are part of it. Because without our knowledge, nothing can happen. Without our permission, nothing can happen. We allow it to happen. And after that we complain. हमारा बच्चा है, कुछ गड़बड़ करता है, तो पहले हमको अच्छा लगता है. See how hypocrites we are. Basically the Indian society, we treat our daughters very differently than our son. We have so much of restrictions on daughter, we do not give them freedom. And with the son, if he does anything, it's okay. So it's the same mother, but two children, a boy and a girl, and how they are treated separately. With daughter you are so strict because you do not trust society. So what should I be doing? I should be controlling her or I should be guiding her? Guiding her. We do not guide. We do not guide daughters. We strictly tell them, no, you are not doing this. The society outside is very bad. See, look at our attitude. Because whatever we learn from the TVs and the newspaper. Isn't it? And they have to publish, they are doing business. So they have to sell. How do we treat boys? जाएगा तो बोला जल्दी आ जाना. That's all. The both of the children, they need guidance, and mother are the very prime thing to guide them. And it has been always been there since years, since centuries. Explain them, teach them, run the classes, invite them, counsel them, heal them. But coming out with the rules doesn't make any difference, I think so. So this self which is depending on everybody. See, one is dependence and one is coordination. Coordination is living you, me together as one. And dependency is I wait for your approval. I wait for your approval. For whatever I do, I wait for your approval. And that doesn't help me to heal myself. So getting this point?
Family problem approval we do, you are not blamed, but coordination point.
See, there is no family problem. Problem is always individual. There is nothing like a family because your family is one thing what you think. It's a very small part. But your family is a... Are you in problem only in your family or your problem? If you have a problem, you have it everywhere. You will have it in your family, you will have it with your friends, you will have it with everybody. And if with the reaction of the people, if you do not understand, then you lack awareness. You have to understand that why I am being rejected, why I am being avoided, everything, because there is something wrong with you. With the family also, nobody has to change in your family. Only you have to change. Once you change, it will take little time, but everything will start changing. Now, like Buddha has said, that you are what you think. Beautiful sentence by Buddha, wonderful. But he spoke that sentence after realization. What do we understand by this sentence? What do we understand by this sentence? You are what you think.
I am my word. Whatever I say comes out of my mouth is me.
But whatever comes out from your mouth, it is said that after realization, Buddha never spoke. And whatever he spoke after realization. So what does it mean?
Silence.
Because the word doesn't come from your mouth.
Silence is the language of God.
Silence. It comes from the silence. So now what we talk and we think ourselves as, what are we? We are simply our knowledge, nothing else. Today. Tomorrow maybe you all will be realized people. We all will be realized people. So we'll be talking very differently. We keep on growing. So what we think is very important. And the meditation helps you to think beyond the thought. Because once you are silenced, you know the reality also of life, what you are. Who are you? Huh? No, who are you? Last time we spoke on this. Who are you?
Nobody but everybody.
Huh?
I'm nobody but everybody.
You are nobody. And we always speak as somebody. So that is not you are. Because when you talk, you reflect your mind. Once you reflect your mind, the opposite person knows what exactly you are thinking, what kind of person you are. And that person will be able to use you for his benefit. So it is very important what you speak. Are you getting this point? Because he knows what you think, what kind of person you are, and he can manipulate you as he wants. And we give them our power. So when you talk, be aware of what you talk. It's better to keep quiet at times. You don't have to talk. Because most of the time in talking, we are just exhibiting our knowledge. Nothing else. That is not our reality. Let the knowledge flow from you. It will come to you. So more time you spend in silence. Wherever necessary you have to speak. But the more time you spend in silence, the more you will grow within. So in short, you can heal yourself once you know your universal self, not as a small body. Any questions?
I want to know more about physical healing.
See, with the physical healing, there are something like viruses and there's something which you cannot avoid because it has to happen. If your immune system is stronger. Now, one thing is what we did in the class, that exercise of forgiveness and that exercise of blessing, which is one of the powerful way to heal anybody. Like if you have somebody sick, you can just ask for forgiveness and give him your love. That is the fastest way of healing. Now your emotions are based on your thought. when you personalize any thought, it becomes your emotion. And any emotion, a good or bad, it's going to give you a trouble. Because if it is good, it is temporary. If it is bad also, it is temporary. Like we get up in the morning, like today, whatever we suffered, when we get up in the morning, half the thing is gone, half the thing is there. So already you are healing. And most of our healing happens in midnight when we are in deep sleep. That is the time. That's the actually meditative time. Because you are in silence. And that silence is healing you that time. But in the day, we do not get silent at all. We regain our energy when we are into that deep sleep. The difference is only in one sleep, when a meditative sleep, we are aware of it, and that we are not aware. So we need to have that kind of rest twice a day, minimum. One, it is happening naturally, and 2 times a day if we meditate. Then we are giving time for the body to heal, time to the mind to heal. Because we do not do that. Because a lot of people think that खाली प्राणायाम से ठीक हो जाएगा. नहीं होता है. Because I have seen a lot of people getting more sick with the pranayams. Because somewhere that over exercise harms you, harms your body also. So only pranayam doesn't help. It has to be a perfect balance of healing body with the breathing process and healing body with the mental process. That is meditative process. So there are ways of affirmation also, because continuously you keep on thinking of a negative thought which is harming you and giving you suffering. So you keep on reversing that thoughts by saying I am okay, I am okay. That's a way of Louis Hay. So you keep on telling yourself I am okay, I am this, I am that, I am that. So that is one way you are saying something.
I want to know the chakras. The chakras thing. When it's a
throat chakra.
Throat chakra. So anything related to throat?
Anything around that area.
Okay.
That area. Because once the throat, we work on the main mantra. But there are petals to that. If you see a symbol of the petals also. So basically petals are the subtle energies. So once we do to the main chakra, and that spreads around the complete area around that thing. So once this is open, the energy centers are open, automatically it opens. You know what is the biggest blockages in the body? One is the heart blockage, which is the biggest, which is bigger than the heart blockage. Doctor sir, it's in the neck, in these veins, because it stops your energy supply to the brain, the blood supply, and suddenly you will get a heart attack and a brain attack. So this portion, now the pranayam and this kind of exercise doesn't let that blockage happen. So it is very important to do pranayams also, and you've done advanced yoga. So it is very important to open up the blockages of the body, and pranayam is one way you can do that to heal the body, and which technology is available only in India. Now I think the foreigners are using it in a much better way, क्योंकि ये हमारा चीज़ है तो हम उसको वैल्यू ही नहीं किए. We do not value what we have. But जब वो foreigner कोई सिखाता है ना, तो हमको बहुत अच्छा लगता है. Even this all the healing techniques, most of the healing techniques are from our books, and it has gone abroad and come back to us, and today we are doing all the pranic healing and everything, past life regression, and everything is Indian technology. But we never appreciated that. After that, somebody took, specialized, he learned, went deep into it, he started a class, we did the class, and now we are doing that.
फॉरेन का पैटर्न करके इधर आएगा तो सब लोग वो कुछ चालू कर देते हैं.
हाँ, सही होता है. वो स्वामी जी भी फॉरेन जाके आएगा ना, अमेरिका जाके आएगा, उसके बाद में वो बड़ा स्वामी हो जाता है. तब तक वो छोटा है. नहीं तो उसको बोलना पड़ता है मेरे पास ये डिग्री है फिर भी मैं स्वामी हूँ.
से abacus तो नहीं का कल्चर है abacus,
हाँ.
बट वहाँ से आया.
Everything, even the karate and everything is our
Karate,
culture.
acupressure, acupuncture. In China they have it.
Somewhere physical suffering is related to
Mental.
Yeah, it is caused because of
Yeah, because your blockages happen because of your thoughts. You are thinking, you are feeling.
Psychosomatic.
Yeah, you are feeling depressed. You are feeling depressed now. When you feel insecure, you will have knee problem, joint problems. You will have lower back problem. So depend on what kind of thought process you are going through, that kind of problems you will have in the body. So it is very important to understand yourself, because till you do not understand yourself as what you are, you won't be able to heal yourself. Then you go through the suffering. Basically, we have to drop everything over here in this life, so we can have much better. What happens, once you touch the silence and you come back, so you are not a body, you are just a healer. They were healers. You're just a healer, you come back as a healer. There is no suffering. But still they go through suffering to tell you that after suffering also this thing is achievable. So it's a process. Actually they are not suffering. They know the full process. So they are not suffering at all. Besides Krishna and Jathusta, they were two smiling gods. But you will never see any god smiling. Jathusta, Pasi, pirate god for Pasi. They both were smiling gods. But nobody. And what is the biggest problem which gives us, सबसे ज़्यादा तकलीफ कौन देता है? God. See, हमारा विश्वास है ना भगवान में, वो अंधविश्वास है, वो विश्वास नहीं है. हम लोग सब पूजा पाठ में अटके पड़े हैं. कुछ नहीं होना है पूजा पाठ से. अगर आपके अंदर प्रेम जागृत नहीं हुआ, खुशियाँ जागृत नहीं हुई, तो आपका पूजा पाठ यूजलेस है, एकदम यूजलेस है. क्या करते हैं, एक आदत पड़ गई, जिस दिन नहीं किया तो लगे हो क्या अभी तो आज का दिन तो ये
आज का दिन सही बात है, ऐसा ही हो जाता है.
Basically that in Mumbai it happens more when you leave Mumbai, because Mumbai is full of so much of energetic vibration and everything is so much in movement. It's fast, it's very fast. So when you leave Bombay, you can see sky, the first thing, that openness, and that openness comes within you. Automatically it envelops you. You become part of the nature because you merge with the nature, which doesn't happen in cities. Because in city you do not observe nature at all. It's just concrete. So when you go to the mountain top, you feel good because the 5 elements they merge within you and you merge within them. So you feel so beautiful because you become one. That yoga happens over there. So you become part of that. That oneness you have to realize every moment. So you do not need any vacation if you realize it within yourself.
That's so much of a big difference.
Yeah.
But you cannot be vacationing somehow. That state of mind is never.
No, but you can do that, na? At home, you can meditate. Any questions?
आपने वो बोल के छोड़ दिए कि how the counselors can turn no, and then you left it.
No, because he sees you as a third party. He is not involved. He is not involved in your matter. So he is a witness. So once you see yourself as a witness, then you will be able to see everything clearly. So once you see clearly what is there, so Sakshi Bhav. And once you become Sakshi Bhav, you know your thoughts, you know your body, you know your mind, you know everything. Because what is God doing for us? What does God do for us? भगवान क्या करता है अपने लिए?
पीस ऑफ माइंड।
नहीं, वो वहाँ वो कैसे देगा पीस ऑफ माइंड? माइंड तो आपका है,
रूल्स बना
वो तो आपका है,
आनंद देता है,
माइंड तो आपका है।
सिर्फ आनंद ही दे रहा है।
नेचर दिया है, उसने सब कुछ दिया है, आपको तो उसका केयर लेना है। मगर भगवान क्या देता है, आपको क्या देता है? कुछ भी नहीं देता है, मगर सब साक्षी भाव से देखता है। इस साक्षी भाव से जो देखना है ना, वो आपके अच्छे और बुरे कर्म दोनों को है। और जब आप वो समभाव में आ जाते हैं, समभाव में कि आपको कोई अच्छा नहीं कोई बुरा नहीं, सब ठीक है, तो आप आनंद का अनुभव करेंगे। कि आपको बुरे में भी आनंद आएगा, अच्छे में भी आनंद आएगा, नहीं तब तक आनंद का अनुभव नहीं होगा। और आनंद का अनुभव होने के बाद ही आपको आप कौन है उसका पता चलेगा। क्योंकि आनंद का अनुभव करना बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है। बस एंजॉय एवरीथिंग इन लाइफ, डू नॉट मिस लाइफ, इट्स ब्यूटीफुल। और खाली दुखी होकर लाइफ को मिस मत करो, सेलिब्रेट लाइफ।
मुंबई से बाहर रहते तो रिलैक्स रहते हैं, यहाँ आने के बाद फिर से वो कंटिन्यू क्यों नहीं रहता है? मालूम है तो रोज का रूटीन में करना, फिर भी क्यों नहीं रहता है?
हाँ, अब यही प्रश्न पूछा है, क्यों नहीं रहता है? क्योंकि यहाँ पे ना हमको, एक तो बाहर गाँव गए तो हमको करना नहीं पड़ता है, सब लोग कर देते हैं हमारे लिए। और खास करके जब होटल में गए तभी, हाँ सब आ जाता है। और दूसरा कि यहाँ पे हमको बोझ लगता है, एक नौकर है तो वो बोझ है। और बाहर पति भी बोझ नहीं लगता है, घर में पति भी बोझ लगता है। बिकॉज कहीं पे इसमें हमारी गलती है। जैसे कि हमने बताया कि उसको हम लोग हस्बैंड वॉइस को अलग ट्रीट किए हैं, औरतों को अलग ट्रीट किया है हमारे पेरेंट्स ने, और एक जवाबदारी है पूरी औरतों पे डाल दी है। बहुत सेल्फिश है, क्योंकि उनके बुजुर्गों ने ऐसा बताया, उनके बुजुर्ग अब ये सिस्टम हो गई है। तो वो पति रहता है, वो बैठ के ऑर्डर करेगा, वो काम पे से आएगा तो वो थका हुआ है, वो दिन भर काम करके थकी नहीं है, तो वो ऑर्डर करता है, तो वो भी करना है, ये भी करना है, तो वो सब। और हम लोग पूरा काम जवाबदारी से नहीं करते, काम करने का इसके लिए करते हैं, तो वो काम में प्रेम भाव नहीं होता है। और जब काम में प्रेम भाव नहीं होगा तो वो काम अच्छा नहीं लगता है, कि कोई भी काम हो।
Mindset.
Even the husband brings the work stress back home.
He is more stressed in the family many times.
So when you go out of station, even he has no work stress.
Exactly.
So he has left his work. He has left his work.
But now it is less that.
So then even the husband-wife equation changes when you go out.
That's very true.
That is why vacation is
Yeah,
important.
it's not only you are happy, everybody, the same people whom you live, they all
It is
in the happy
always
state of
better
mind.
to do the meditation with a complete family, because if one person does, the other person thinks ये अभी टाइम पास करने कोने में बैठ गया है. Normally the wives thinks like that, the husbands thinks like that कि ये अभी नया नाटक चालू हो गया है. So it is very important that family does, then they understand each other why. Then it is
How
up
to make
to.
whole family do it?
At times, no, we cannot do that, because see, I tell you, the most of the
It's not just wives or
No,
husbands.
but
Even parents say, children say.
मगर
Children will say, मम्मी डैडी क्या नाटक चालू कर दिया नया.
ये सत्यानाशी भगवान ने किया और किसी ने नहीं किया है सर. क्योंकि हमको बचपन से जो पढ़ाया जाता है ना, हम उसी में बिलीव करते हैं कि यूँ होना चाहिए, यूँ होना चाहिए. गॉड इज देयर, गॉड इज लाइक दिस, गॉड पाप देगा. वो डर है. भगवान डर के अलावा कुछ भी नहीं है हमारे अंदर. भगवान प्रेम है ही नहीं. जब भगवान हमारे अंदर प्रेम भाव आ जाएगा ना, तो हम नारियल फोड़ते हैं. क्यों? मगर हम हार चढ़ा देते हैं.